Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I've done before, but I have been getting so many questions and requests from you guys to make like an hour-long or longer cleaning video, and I am hoping that I can do that one of these days, but I figured until then I wanted to go ahead and give you guys some really good cleaning motivation. So I am just trying this out, and I decided to take a few of my favorite cleaning videos that I have done in the past and give you guys some really good cleaning motivation just by compiling them all together, and that way you don't have to click on the next cleaning video. You guys can just turn this on your TV or on your phone or wherever you are watching it, listen to the good music, get some good tips, and get all the cleaning motivation that you need to tackle whatever project you need to. So please let me know in the comments below if this is something that you want me to do again, or if this is something that you are not that interested in. I just want to get your guys' feedback, but either way, I hope you guys get a lot of good cleaning motivation. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be cleaning the main areas of my house because Kyle and I actually have a date tonight outside of the house with a babysitter. So I'm trying to just kind of get the house cleaned up. I've definitely let it go the last few days, just doing like regular pickups, but not really anything deep cleaning. So I really want to get it looking pretty good for our babysitter to be here tonight. I'm really excited because it has been forever since we've actually gone on like a date outside the house. So I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys enjoy watching and get a lot of good cleaning motivation, and let's go ahead and get on into it. So starting out in the kitchen, I just wanted to have Luke and Liam do their chores of putting away the dishes from the dishwasher. And I think Luke was in the other room getting something, so Liam went ahead and started without him, and then Luke came in a minute and just went ahead and finished up. But I do have them do this every day, especially in the summer. Sometimes our school days will get a little bit busier and I might go ahead and take care of it myself, but during the summer this is one of the chores that they do every single day. Let me know in the comments below if you have your kiddos do chores, and if they do, what chores do they do and what ages do you start them at? I feel like with our boys we start them pretty young, but it's not very structured. Like Noah will help me do laundry, but it's not like it's something that he has to do every day. I just try and include him in the chores that I do daily, and then once they are about 4 years old or so, we kind of start getting them into doing regular chores like making their bed and things like that. So once they had unloaded the dishwasher, I just went ahead and cleared off the counters a little bit and started loading the dishwasher up. And then once all of the dirty dishes were loaded into the dishwasher, I just went ahead and hand washed the rest. And I always get questions from you guys about this little brush that I use to wash our dishes, and this is called the Bubble Up Dish Brush. I get this from Grove Collaborative, which is where I get a lot of my cleaning products. I really love them because they have a ton of non-toxic cleaners and they just get delivered right to your door. So if you are interested in ordering from them, I do have a link down below in the description box, and that will give you a lot of free goodies. I can feel your heartbeat on mine. I don't know what I'm in for, but baby, keep it going. I don't mind. When nobody's watching. And as I was hand washing everything, I just wanted to go ahead and clean out my dishwashing station. I do this about once or twice a week, just whenever I have an extra minute and I know that it's been about 3 or 4 days. If you watch my videos before, you know that I will always clean out my sink when I have dishes sitting in there. I feel like it just gets so grimy and dirty otherwise. And as I've said before, this is one of my domino chores, and what I mean by that is once I get this done, it really just motivates me to continue on with my chores. So this is something that I will almost always start with, and then I will just continue on, and it makes everything else go so much easier for me. Let me know if you have a domino chore that really just gets you motivated to continue on with your list. So now that my sink is totally cleaned out, I am just going to drop a few drops of essential oils into my sink. I do this every single day and it just keeps my sink smelling so good. I know a lot of you guys have messaged me telling me that you've done the same thing now and you love it. So if you have not done this yet, definitely try it out. It will make such a huge difference. And then I'm just putting my countertop spray, my dish soap, and my Bubble Up dish brush onto my Grove Collaborative stoneware tray. I also get a lot of questions about the stoneware tray that I keep all of that stuff on, but I do get that from Grove Collaborative and I believe it is under $10. And I really love it because it just makes everything look so put together and it makes it look like it's supposed to be there even when I have all those things sitting out on the counter. So to wipe off my counters today, I am going to be using the eCloth kitchen cloth. And this is very similar to the all-purpose eCloth, except that it has a little corner on it with a little scrubber, so you can go ahead and scrub anything off that's stuck onto your counters, so I really, really like that. And this is also one of the cloths that is going to be included in the giveaway. Alright, so if you've been watching my videos for a while, you might remember me talking about painting my chairs, and I was totally set on painting them white and gray just to kind of match our kitchen, because as you can see, they are pretty dinged up. We did get them used, and so they have a lot of scratches and imperfections in them, so I really feel like I need to do something with them. So I know a lot of you guys were really excited about that and thought that was a really good idea, but then I've also gotten a lot of people saying that I should definitely just leave them brown, so I wanted to get your guys' opinions now that you kind of can see them up close, and let me know what you think, if I should still go ahead and paint them white, or if you have another good idea. I'm not really sure. I want to make it look the best I can, but I definitely feel like leaving them as they are right now is not really an option just because they are really pretty scratched up. So leave me your opinion on that down in the comments because I would love to know what you guys all think. So next I'm just moving on to cleaning my stove, and I wanted to go ahead and give it a little bit of a deeper clean. So I am just using the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner. I use this stuff on my sink, I use it in my oven, I use it on my stove. I just use it anywhere that I need a little bit more of an abrasive cleaner, and it works so well. And I am just scrubbing it down with the walnut scrubbers that I get from Grove Collaborative. If you've gotten those little scrubbers before, you know that they work so good. I actually go ahead and just cut them in half, and I feel like it's actually a little bit easier size to handle, and also you get double the use, so it is a win-win. And then after I'm done scrubbing the stove, I will just go ahead and take a damp cloth and just try and wipe off any excess of the cleaner off, and then I will go in with my e-cloths. We've been through this, honey. Can't go back again, over and over again. There's no point in fighting. So to really get it nice and shiny, I'm going to use the all-purpose e-cloth, and this is just damp with water. And then I'm just going to wipe it down with a dry glass and polishing cloth from e-cloth, and it will get everything so nice and shiny, and it will leave 0 streaks. I have been using this on my stainless steel for months and months and months, and I will never go back to using anything else. It's amazing how clean it can get your appliances with just water. And I will also leave their website down below because that is where I get all of my e-cloths. I found that it's actually a little bit cheaper just to get it directly from them. And they also offer free shipping, which I think is really great. So I am showing you right here how dirty my fridge gets, and especially my dishwasher as well, just anything close to my toddler's reach. I have to clean it every 1 to 2 days because it just gets so dirty so quick. And I love just being able to use these e-cloths. They make it so easy, and they clean it up so quickly and so perfectly. So again, you just wipe it down with a wet all-purpose cloth, and then you just dry it off and polish it with the glass and polishing cloth. All of their products clean and disinfect with just water, and they are also reusable, so I will go ahead and use mine for a couple days, and then I will just go ahead and wash it in the washing machine, and it is good to go again. So I love that it's reusable, and I really love that it just uses water.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming when I'm coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever when I'm coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world, 'cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me.
And then I moved into our living room, and I just had the boys help me pick up. And as you can see, Noah was having a little bit of a rough time. He's been fighting naps lately. So as soon as we were done picking this up, I went upstairs to try and put him to sleep, and you'll be able to see in a little bit how that went down. Now, if you guys have been with me for a really long time, you will remember that Liam used to walk around in every single one of my videos wearing his little police costume, and now he is walking around in this little SWAT costume that he got from last year's Halloween, and he is back at it. Leave me a comment down below if you remember seeing him in a police costume before, because I used to get so many comments from you guys saying how you guys thought it was so cute, and I just love that now we get to kind of remember this because I am going to be getting it on film. So once we got everything picked up off the floor, I'm just having Luke and Liam move all of the toys up to the playroom, and they're just going to work on putting those toys away while I put Noah down for a nap. Then coming back downstairs, I really wanted to get our couch looking nice, so I'm just taking my Dyson and taking the attachments to go ahead and vacuum up my couch. And I get a ton of questions from you guys all the time about what vacuum I use. This is my Dyson VA Absolute, and I really love it. So I will have this particular model linked in my Amazon favorites link down in the description box, and that's just where I've collected all of my favorite things that I get from Amazon so that you guys can check them out, because I get a ton of questions about so much that it's really nice and easy to just keep it in one little place. And then for a little trick on our microfiber couch, I just use a window cleaner. So today I'm using the Method Glass and Surface Cleaner, and then I'm just using a microfiber cloth that I got from Grove Collaborative, and you just spray down the areas of your couch that have like water stains or whatever kind of stains they have, and you just wipe it down, and it will get it looking so good. So I know this little hack works so good on microfiber couches. Let me know in the comments below if you have a different kind of couch that you've tried it on, and let me know if it works for you guys or if this one is really just more for microfiber couches.
A stiff drink and a few shots later, I don't care, I really don't care. You hanging up seems a little unfair, but I don't mind. You see things sometimes. We haven't talked for a couple of days. You don't care, I can see you ain't there. Or was I dreaming last night? Was I dreaming last night? Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out. Don't leave me hanging. Come on, let's work it out. Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out. Don't leave me hanging. Come on, let's work it out.
And then I was just vacuuming up our pillows because they had been on the floor and up on the couch, and I wanted to get all of the dog hair off of them.
You've got your bad mood on a world tour.
And I did get a better tripod, so as you can see, our dog Emma is out with us today. She usually has to get put in a different room when I'm filming with my tripod because as you can see, she gets so excited and she has knocked it over so many times. So I usually just keep her in another room, but now this one is a little bit tougher and she hasn't knocked it over yet, so fingers crossed that she can continue to be out in the middle of the house while I'm filming.
Last night, was I dreaming last night?
So I am just dry dusting and I love this duster that I got from Grove Collaborative a few months ago. The dusting part actually comes off so you can go ahead and wash it. You can get replacements for it. It's so convenient to just do every few days. Instead of having to spray everything down and wipe it down with a cloth, this just makes it so much easier. And then every single day I always put our diffuser on, so I will do it when I'm cleaning or I will do it when I first wake up in the morning. But the scents that I've been loving for summer are peppermint and lime. It smells so bright and so fresh. I love it. But now that it's getting closer to fall, I'm really looking forward to some fall scents. If you have some good fall scents, let me know because I am definitely going to be making sure I have those oils on hand so that I can go ahead and diffuse them during the fall and winter. And then I just wanted to clean our entryway mirror. I noticed it was a little bit dirty, and since it's the first thing you see when you walk in the house, I wanted to make sure it looked nice since we were having the babysitters come over tonight. And another thing to pay attention to when you're having company over is especially if you have white trim and white banisters, it just makes such a difference to go ahead and wipe that down. You don't even notice it that much, but once you wipe it down, you will see a huge difference. And the same thing with your doors. If you just walk around and wipe down your doors and your trim that get constantly touched, especially by little fingers and little hands, it will make such a big difference.
See, I've been building walls, you break them down, break them down.
So now moving into my office, I am just going to be clearing off the surfaces and my desk and getting my diffuser going in this room as well. This diffuser is a full-size diffuser, so it's about 300 milliliters, so it will run for about 8 hours or so, which I really love, and I love the design of this one, but I actually have a coupon code which I have shared before with you guys, but I just wanted to remind you guys because this coupon code is for 40% off, and it's also a really good idea for if you wanted to pick a couple of them up because they make really good gifts for Christmas, birthdays, just anything, especially when we're getting into the holiday season when you're looking for gifts. I really feel like this one makes such a good and easy gift. So I know for me, I have picked up several that I'm going to be giving to friends and family this year. So now I'm just clearing off my desk. I feel like my desk gets pretty cluttered sometimes. Let me know if you guys have an area in your house that just is kind of your drop zone. For me, it is totally my desk. The other places don't get too bad, but my desk is definitely something that I kind of feel like I need to figure out a system for because it is totally my drop zone.
Brings back your love, back your love. I never thought that love would make me blind. Standing still and I will blow your mind. You see, I'm building walls, you break them down. Oh, every time I go.
So the last thing I needed to take care of was my floors, so I am starting out with our area rug, and then I'm just moving on to our hardwood floors. And I always get so many comments about our floors, so I will leave that information in the description box as well, and also our wall color too. I get so many questions from you guys about what color our floors are and what color our walls are, so I will leave that in the description box as well so you guys can check that out. So now that our floors are nice and vacuumed, I am just going to steam mop our floors. And I didn't show it today, but I usually put a few drops of essential oils onto the top of our steam mop, and then that way whenever I mop throughout the house, it just brings in such a good scent throughout the house without using any chemicals. So I really, really love doing that.
Just need to take a deep breath and relax. We've got plenty of time tonight. Oh, everything's gonna be, gonna be. So I dance through the long dark night, turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this life, whoa, 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 incredible.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I just wish I had a 10th of the energy that Noah does. It always amazes me.
I asked you to stay a while, but it's not easy making promises. You've got a habit of moving on, and so you'd rather be anonymous. You said it's not as bad as all that. Just need to take a deep breath and relax. We've got plenty of time tonight. Oh, everything's gonna be, gonna be. So I dance through the long dark night, turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this life, whoa, 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 incredible.
So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you guys got a ton of cleaning motivation. And do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already. And also head over to Instagram and follow me over there, because I do share a ton of things over there that I don't share actual videos for. And I've also been starting to go live on Instagram quite a bit more often. So I would just love for you guys to go follow me over there as well. And I will see you guys in my next one.
And make this life, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another cleaning video for you. The boys and I are about to head out to Montana tomorrow for a few weeks just to visit family. And my husband's staying behind for most of the time, but I want to make sure that I go through the house and just get everything nice and clean. So I figured I would take you guys along with me as I clean my entire house before our trip. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video and just get some good cleaning motivation. So as usual, I am starting out in my kitchen. I feel like I always start out in my kitchen because once my kitchen is clean, it really just motivates me to keep going throughout the rest of the house.
I'm not gonna fight it, hypnotized.
So I just needed to get the dishes cleared off the counter that I had washed earlier in the day.
Something undefined for me. You're so wild. I'm not gonna fight. Replay in my mind of you, things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you and your intentions.
And get the rest of the dishes into the dishwasher. And my dishwasher is already empty today because my boys actually have that as a chore in the morning. So they took care of that, which helps me out every day so much.
Everything will be 'cause you're gonna be my reputation. My reputation. We combined. You know I can't deny it. Intertwined. Sand the skin so close to mine. You gotta be such a mystery for me.
The dish soap I'm using today is the Method Lime and Sea Salt, and I have been loving this one. It smells so good. And since I had a few dirty dishes sitting in my sink, I just wanted to go ahead and wash that out.
Mind of you. You're gonna be my reputation. I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna be my reputation. I'm not gonna hide. You go free. I love everything we'll be 'cause you're gonna be my reputation. My reputation. You're gonna be my
And if you watch my cleaning videos, you know that I always add essential oils into my drain. If you haven't tried this out yet, definitely try it out. It makes your sink smell so good. And what I'm using to wipe down my counters today is my very favorite cleaner. It is the Caldre All-Purpose Cleaner Concentrate, and it is in the scent Sea Salt Neroli. It smells so good and it lasts so long because you only have to use a little bit of it. And I do get probably 90% of my cleaners on the Grove Collaborative website, and as usual I do have a link down below, so if you're interested in checking them out you can get several free goodies, so definitely check out that link if you are interested in ordering from them. Next, I just wanted to do a quick wipe down of my stove and my fridge, and to do that I'm just using my e-cloth on all of my stainless steel. I was searching for so long to find something that didn't leave streaks on my stainless steel appliances, and when I found the e-cloth several months ago I was hooked. And all you do is just wipe it down with a wet rag with water. It just cleans it so well. I love them. Next, I just needed to wipe down my bar stools. As you can see, they were pretty dirty. I do have 3 young boys and they usually sit at the breakfast bar for breakfast and lunch, so these chairs are very used and get very sticky and dirty all the time from them. Then moving on to my living room, amazingly my throw pillows were actually not on the floor for once, but I still just needed to kind of organize them and put them where they were supposed to be on the couch, and then I just wanted to go ahead and vacuum our couch.
I know you know I am always by your side. Been years ago since we met that very first time, and still you blow my mind, the girl that cheered me up. I know you know that I still can't get enough. There's no fuss and fight, you make my life so easy.
And I did want to dust everything before I left. I feel like our house gets really dusty, especially in the summertime because we have our air conditioner on a lot and the dust just accumulates so fast. but I've been really loving this duster that I got from Grove. You can take the actual dusting part off and just throw it into the washer, so it's really, really nice and handy. And it also collects the dust really well.
Different from the rest. People say that you define something that they call divine, but you wouldn't even care at all.
And then I just wanted to get my diffuser going for the day, and I have been loving using a mixture of peppermint and lime essential oils. I actually got this suggestion from one of my subscribers, and I have been loving it ever since finding out it's like the perfect summer scent. So definitely try it out if you have a diffuser at home as well. And moving on to the bedroom, I just needed to go ahead and make our bed, and this is something that I make sure to do every day. I feel like it just makes the house feel so much more clean even when it's not exactly picked up. And I love coming into our room when our bed is made because it just makes it feel so much more peaceful in there. And then I had quite a bit of laundry to do. It was mostly just my husband's and mine because I'd already done my kids earlier in the week. But laundry is one of my least favorite chores, at least hanging it up is. I can always wash it and dry it pretty easy, but getting it put away on the hangers is something that I always dread.
We will celebrate our love and our life. We'll be together, you and I. We will watch the sunrise far across the ocean. Oh, even when you're getting dressed, have a sleep, your hair's a mess. Oh yeah, our makeup's still the best. Girl, you're different from the rest. People say that you're divine, something that they call divine, but you wouldn't even care at all. That's why you're beautiful. Oh, that's why you're beautiful. That's why you're beautiful. Oh, that's why you're beautiful. That's why you're beautiful. That's why you're beautiful.
I remember when you put a spell on me. It drove me flying crazy. Couldn't see back then what's now in front of me. The disco's long gone, baby. You got me good, yeah, you got me bad. And you're bad as they come, boy. Through all the blue times and the sad, you're still there. So come on and unrock my heart, let it stop. I'm a fall in love, unlock my cups, rip them off. This is photo love, you'll be my anchor while I'm the sea for all eternity. I'm a fall in love.
Then moving on to my master bathroom, I am just using these 7th generation disinfecting wipes. And I recently got these, so this is the very first time that I was using them, but I just figured it would be a really quick and easy way to wipe down our bathroom. So they did seem to work pretty well and they were really convenient, but I'm not sure if I'm a super huge fan because I feel like they had a lot of product on them and they kind of left a little bit of a residue, so I actually had to go back later and actually wipe it down. But I think just for doing quick wipe downs on my toilets, they might be pretty handy.
And you're bad as they come, boy. Through all the blue times and the sad, you're still there. So come on
And then to clean my mirrors, I am just using my e-cloth.
and stop. I'm a fall in love, unlock my cups, rip them off. This is voodoo love, you'll be my anchor while I'm the sea for all eternity. I'm a fall in love, oh, 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 oh. I'm a fall in love, oh, oh. feeling on the rock, my heart let it stop. I'm a fool in love, unlock my cuffs, rip them off. This is photo love. You'll be my anchor while I'm the sea for only.
Moving into my office, it was not really that messy. It just needed to be tidied up a little bit, and then I just decided to go ahead and dust it as well because I already had my duster out.
I'm a fool in love. I'm a fool in love. I'm a fool in love. I'm a fool in love.
And then Kyla and the boys had just gotten home, so I just had Luke run the toy bin up to the playroom, and I just had the older boys work on putting those toys away.
I'm holding on, if I was gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call, and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all.
And while they were doing that, I just moved into the boys' room and started putting some new sheets on their bed that I had recently got from Target. We have had the zip it bedding forever, but they've kind of been asking for something new, so I decided to get them these matching sheet sets, and I'm also going to get a white comforter to go on top of each of their beds that we can just fold up every night. But I'm kind of excited for this new little change in their room. It is the very first step to getting their room actually decorated.
Still holding tight through every fight, 'cause sometimes I can see through the echo of every day, always the same, until you take a step and let go. You told me that the shades turning brighter, I don't know how. You showed me every heart is a fighter, time is now. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot.
And of course I needed to dust their dressers as well. I probably only dust their dressers about once a week, and our main air conditioner is actually upstairs, so they get really dusty very quickly. Then once I finished up in the boys' room, I just moved into the playroom, and they had already gotten it pretty much all cleaned, but I just needed to kind of fix up our day bed a little bit and clean off and dust their little bookshelf.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and
And then I just decided to go ahead and save myself a little bit of time and use our Roomba upstairs today. I haven't actually used our Roomba as much in this house because I have our cordless vacuum, but it definitely comes in handy on those days that I just don't have the extra time to vacuum the house. Then in the kids' bathroom, I am just using the same 7th generation disinfecting wipes. Look at this mirror, you guys. This is so embarrassing, but seriously, I clean this at least once a week, and I try to do twice a week. It just depends on if I get around to it or not. But I feel like because this is the kids' bathroom, they just splatter all over the mirror all the time, and it looks terrible almost immediately after I clean it. So since we were leaving on vacation the next morning, I just needed to combine the last of their laundry and get that put into the washing machine.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the mat?
And the very last thing that I needed to do was just vacuum all of our floors. So I always just start with all of our carpet, and then after that I will change the attachment out and move on to our wood floors.
But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was crappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new. Still, it's got nothing on you tonight. I don't need to go.
Let me know in the comments below if you like to clean along with me during cleaning videos, or if you just sit down and watch and get some good motivation and then get cleaning.
We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new. Still, it's got nothing on you tonight. We could get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night. For all I can, we can spend the firewood till it's end. Nobody's gonna force the morning. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you. That one's brand new. Still, it's got nothing on you tonight. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new. Still, it's got nothing on you tonight.
And these are our two dogs. I don't usually have them in our videos because they definitely like to knock over my tripod, but if you follow me over on Instagram, I'm sure you've probably seen them over there. So now that the house is clean, I can feel good and just ready to go on our vacation. The boys and I are so excited to be able to go to visit our family in Montana this summer. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have plans for the summer or if you're just hanging out at home. I would just love to hear what everyone else has planned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some good cleaning motivation. Be sure to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next one.
You wanna do it again? You wanna do it again sometime? Whoa, can I see you again? Can I see you again sometime? If you'll be standing by your door, I'll pick you up at 8. I said, whoa, you wanna do it again? You wanna do it again sometime? I wanna hear your voice over the phone. Can I call you when I get back home? So we can talk about you and I, you and I. Can you tell me what you wanna do? I'll do anything you ask me to, as long as I can spend the day with you, day with you. Lipstick left a mark on my cheek, so I keep thinking of you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am awake and it's like 10:30 right now, I think. So everybody is asleep, including my husband, because he has to wake up bright and early in the morning, and my kiddos are sleeping. So it's just me awake, but I did not get my nighttime routine done tonight because we were actually out like all evening together. And then we got home, had to do Luke's homework, and I just didn't really want to take the time tonight. I just wanted to like relax with my husband for a little bit. And once he went to bed, I actually edited a little bit of a video, and now I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean the house so that I can wake up and everything is good in the morning. So I figured I would just go ahead and take you guys along with me since I was already cleaning anyway. All right, so I'm super tired, but I need to get this done. So time to put my hair up and get things done. And hopefully you guys can have some cleaning motivation after watching this. So the first thing I needed to take care of this night was the kitchen. So I just wanted to go ahead and get everything cleared off the counters. Next was the dishes, and I needed to get everything from the sink into the dishwasher. We actually had to run our dishwasher twice today because I did some meal prepping earlier in the day, so I had a full load to do this evening. And I always love running my dishwasher at night because then in the morning when I wake up, it's ready to be emptied out and I can just start the day fresh with an empty dishwasher. And once the dishwasher was all loaded up and started, I just needed to hand wash a few dishes.
Fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames. Breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were wiser. Going
So once or twice a week, I will actually clean off the tray that holds all of my dish soap and my scrubber. And I noticed that it was just looking a little bit dirty tonight, so I went ahead and emptied everything out and cleaned it up. If you watch my cleaning videos, you know that I clean out my sink every single time I have dishes in there. I just feel like otherwise it gets so grimy and dirty. And I am just using the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint scent. This is probably my last time I'm going to be using this stuff because I finally am about out. So I'm super bummed out that I'm all out of it because it was a seasonal scent around Christmas time, but I am looking forward to using the new soap that I have been waiting to use. And then to finish up with my sink, I just add a few drops of essential oil into it and it makes it smell so, so good. Next, I just wanted to get my little soap station put back, and I get a lot of questions about this little dish. I believe it's called a bubble up dish. I get it from Go Collaborative, and I love it because it works really well to scrub all my dishes. And also I feel like it saves a lot of soap because I'm not constantly having to use my soap, so it really makes it last a little bit longer. And I do get that along with most of my other cleaning products from Grove Collaborative. I've talked about them a lot before, but I really love their natural products that they have. And as usual, I do have a link down below for their website, and if you click on that link, you will go ahead and get several free cleaning products with your first order, so definitely check that out if you're interested in trying out Grove, and get yourself a few little goodies. After putting all of the dried dishes away, I just needed to wipe down everything from our counters. And I recently grabbed this cloth from the Dollar Tree. I think it's actually meant for cars, but it's just a little chamois and it seems to work really, really well. I felt it at the store and thought this could definitely work for cleaning. And I'm just cutting them in half because they're really big, but I get them from the Dollar Tree and they work really, really well. Okay, so I just ran out of my cleaner and I'm not really able to get much more out of it, so I have to make more, but I figured I would go ahead and show you guys how I do it. So I get this sea salt neroli, that is the scent, but I get this Caldrea like all-purpose cleaner, and this is actually the first bottle I've ever gotten of this. I got this back in like September or October, and this is how much I've used, and I've used it like a ton. But all I'm gonna do is just add in like about 1 tablespoon and then just fill up the rest with water, and that's it. It works so good, and I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. So to make the Caldrea concentrate cleaner that I always use, I will just add about a tablespoon, and I don't really measure it anymore, and then I just fill the rest up with water and shake, and it is good to go. And I love this stuff. It cleans so well, and guys, it smells amazing. So this is definitely not by any means a deep cleaning video, but I did just want to go ahead and wipe down our stove because after dinner I pretty much always need to wipe it down. I feel like things are always dropping on the stove no matter how careful you try to be. It's just something that has to happen. And another thing I have to clean multiple times a day is these bar stools. I feel like they always have sticky stuff on them from fruit or from something, I don't know, but they always are dirty and I'm always constantly having to wipe them down. And I actually got these bar stools secondhand, so I was really excited when I got them. They are really sturdy chairs, but they have a few scratches on them. And my thought whenever I bought them was that I'm going to paint them white to match our cabinets, and then I'm actually going to paint the seats of them gray to match our island. And I figured that would really tie in well with our kitchen, and I'm planning to do that pretty soon, so let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a video on that. Next, I just needed to do a quick wipe down on my appliances, and as usual, I am using the eCloth glass and polishing cloth. I love eCloths, they are amazing, and seriously, nothing will clean your appliances better. All you do is just wipe them down with a wet rag with water and then just wipe them off with the eCloth, and it works amazing. And I actually reached out to eCloth earlier this week to ask if they were interested in sharing a coupon code with you guys, and they offered me a code for 10% off for an order of $20 or more. So I will leave that link and coupon down below. Definitely check it out if you are interested. They have amazing products.
I lost the count by 99. In every move I'm left behind. In this little game of hide and seek, where you're heading tonight, girl, I want you to see.
Moving on to our living room, as you can tell, the boys were playing dress up, so I just needed to pick up a few of those things and of course put my throw pillows on the couch because where else would they be other than the floor? If you watched my video from a while ago, I actually have been talking about getting new throw pillows forever, and I finally found them. So stay tuned because next week I'm going to be sharing a summer clean and decorate with me. It is going to be a lot of fun. And this is not something that I usually do. This is something I always have my boys do, is just go ahead and take all their toys upstairs and clean up the toy room. But I decided to just get it done and cleaned for them as kind of a little bit of a surprise and just something that they won't have to do tomorrow. But getting up to the toy room, I realized I had a little bit more on my hands because they were playing with Legos this afternoon, and yeah. As you know, if your kids have Legos, they get everywhere. So it was quite the task trying to clean up all of their Legos. And finally, after all the Legos were cleaned up, I just needed to sort out the rest of the toys from the toy bin. And my boys are constantly taking the toys downstairs. I wish they would just play with them up in the playroom, but they definitely all end up downstairs. But having this toy bin down at the bottom of our stairs really helps keep the rest of the house pretty clean so that all of their toys are not constantly sprawled across our entire main living area. Heading back downstairs, the last thing I needed to do was just go ahead and sweep and mop everything. Now usually I would just use my cordless vacuum and vacuum everything up, but because it was so late, I really just did not want to risk waking up anybody, so I decided to go ahead and sweep. And we do have this super handy central vacuum system in our house, which makes it really nice and easy when I do decide to sweep. So the last thing on my list was to go ahead and mop the floors, and last week at the store I just picked up this hardwood floor and more mop from O Cedar, and I've been really impressed with it. And you can actually dry mop your floors with it, or you can just kind of dampen the cloth a little bit and do a quick run through, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with it. So as usual, I am adding a little bit of essential oil onto the mop so that it can kind of smell up the room as I go. I have just been so impressed ever since trying this out. I'm loving this. It definitely doesn't work as well as the steam mop, of course, but for just doing like every other day or something, it kind of keeps our floors a little bit cleaner, and it's definitely a lot more convenient. So I'm really excited to have this option. And then whenever you're done with the pad, you just take it off and toss it into the wash, and it is reusable. So I definitely recommend this one.
Life goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Life goes on. Yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. If you live it, yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life goes on. For the lovers, yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yeah, life.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some cleaning motivation from it. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and definitely follow me over on Instagram as well, and I will see you in my next one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be cleaning and decorating for fall. So I am just going to be going around the main living areas of my house and kind of cleaning up and just wiping everything down, like doing like a really good surface clean. And then I will be pulling down all of my summer decor and putting up all of my fall decor. If you missed my fall decor haul video, it's kind of a haul and kind of just sharing everything that I already had before. So it's kind of a mixture, but it's really fun. And that way you can just kind of see all of the fall decor that I have that I am going to be decorating my house with this year. So I will link that up here for you guys and also down in the description box. So be sure to go check that out if you have not already. And let's go ahead and get on into this.
He got it out for me, you know. He's such a lion.
So I just started out in my kitchen by clearing my counters off, and then I really wanted to get these bananas frozen and put in the freezer so that we could use them for smoothies and banana ice cream. And I do get a lot of questions about my banana ice cream that we make, so I do have a video for that. So I will try and link that for you guys in the description box below.
Buzzing like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no. So spit it out.
And then I just wanted to wash those dishes off and clean my sink because I didn't clean the sink earlier today after I loaded the dishes in the dishwasher. And I really feel like having a clean sink is just so satisfying and makes the kitchen look so much more clean. And the thing that I wash my dishes with, I always get a ton of questions from you guys about, but this is called a bubble up dish brush. And I actually get this from the Grove Collaborative website. I get almost all of my cleaners from them, and I really love all the variety they have, and they are also just delivered to your door. So I will have a link down in the description box for you guys if you want to check them out. And if you use that link, you will go ahead and get several free goodies. You will be able to pick whatever fall scent you want. I definitely recommend apple cider, but I know everyone is so different and everyone has their own taste. So let me know which one you would pick or if you are a fan of all of them.
He's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no. So spit it out to my face. It's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my face, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright.
And then moving on to my table, the boys had actually been playing Play-Doh earlier today, and so I just wanted to go ahead and clear that off. And also I'm going to be using a new fall table runner and a new centerpiece, and so I wanted to put the fruit into my baskets in the corner. And I also get a lot of questions about this, and I will have this linked in my Amazon favorites link. I have a ton of items in there that I always get questions about, and I'm always sure to link that for you guys. So if there's anything that you're wondering about, a lot of times it will be in that Amazon link, so definitely check that one out as well. In my counters today, I am just using the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray, and this is in the scent apple cider. This one is my very favorite fall scent. I love it so much. It smells so perfect, and it just makes my house smell so much like fall. I have smelled the mum scent, and I felt like it was a little bit too floral for me. And I also tried the pumpkin, and I didn't really like the spray, so I ended up giving that one to my sister when she came to visit this weekend. I definitely only have eyes for the apple cider.
So spit it out to my face. It's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my face, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright. It's okay. There's no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself.
You're like a circle that floats around me.
I also wanted to let you guys know because I've been getting a ton of questions about my chairs. If you've seen my recent videos, I kind of asked you guys what I should do with my chairs, whether I should leave them brown or whether I should paint them white or gray. And I got a ton of feedback from you guys, so I really appreciate anyone who let me know. I've been going back and forth on it, but I think at this time I'm maybe just going to leave them as they are and actually just put some white or cream seat covers on them to kind of brighten them up and also cover a lot of the scratches, but that way it'll still tie in with my table. And then if I decide that I don't like that later on, I can then go back and paint them. But let me know what you guys think about that because I always love getting your opinion.
To victory, you make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free.
Moving over to my table, I just wanted to go ahead and spray it off and wipe it down. And you will see in just a minute, I am actually going to take a store card. You can use an old credit card, just whatever you have. Anytime you have a table that is like a farm style table, you will notice, especially when you have kids, there are crumbs that will get inside the grooves and it's so hard to clean out. So this has been the only thing that I've been able to figure out, and I feel like it's a lot nicer than a butter knife because then it doesn't actually scratch your table. So I will go through and do this probably every 2 weeks or so, or as needed. And it makes such a big difference, as you can see. So I also wanted to let you guys know that I am filming my laundry routine for next week, and I just wanted to see if there were any questions or any things that you guys wanted me to make sure to cover in that video. If you do have any questions or requests, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will make sure to include those in my video.
But then the sky reached my mind, and when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want.
Next, I'm just moving into my living room, and as you can see, Noah had been busy making a mess in here, so I just wanted to have him help me pick things up a little bit. So I also wanted to ask you guys if you are interested in seeing a fall home tour. I am going to be decorating with you guys today and showing you how I am decorating our home, but I have been getting some questions on if I'm doing a fall home tour. I just wanted to make sure that that is something that you guys are interested in seeing before I go ahead and film that, because I just want to share the videos that you guys are wanting to see.
Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You got me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
And then I'm sure you guys have seen me do this a ton of times before, but I do this every couple weeks or so, or whenever it needs this. But our couch cushions actually do not come off, so I just have to clean them while they are on the couch. And the best way that I've ever figured out how to clean our microfiber couch is just to use some window cleaner and then a cloth and go ahead and spray it on and just wipe it off, and it will make it look good as new.
In the weekends, all the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to my bare bones. Too long, phasing down the concrete, moving like we're machines. Strip me down to my bare bones. Haven't had a pause yet, maxing out my mistakes. All my dreams might be made of gold. Dizzy on a Sunday, knocked out on the Mondays. All the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat.
Then moving into the office, I just needed to tidy up a few books, which I feel like I am always tidying up with books because the kids do put them away, but they also don't put them away exactly correct. And so just to make it look neater, I am always over there putting them away the right way. And then I also wanted to go ahead and tidy up my desk. My desk has kind of become a little bit crazy lately, so I need to figure out a better way to organize it because I feel like it ends up looking like this quite a lot, where there's just kind of stuff everywhere and I'm not putting it away. So if you guys have figured out a good way to organize a desk, let me know in the comments because I can definitely use some help in this area.
Rhythm makes me do my bones, do my best.
And the last thing I need to get done before I start decorating is just vacuuming our floors. And the Dyson that we have is a Dyson V8 Absolute. I really love this one. It does have a longer battery life than some of the other vacuums, and it also came with a lot of attachments. So those are the main reasons that I chose it, but I really love this vacuum. And it is also in my Amazon favorites link, so you guys can check that out and see exactly which vacuum we have.
We're still here, flipping coins about what's to come. It started
So I just quickly wanted to mention, you can see this basket that I'm moving with my feet. I get questions all the time about how we keep our living room pretty clean during the day, and I pretty much give all the credit to having this little basket. I really feel like it makes such a big difference. I just always have this basket down here, and then anytime we have toys laying around, which seriously is all the time, I will just have the boys put them into the basket, and then every night or two, once it gets full, I will just have them take it up to the playroom and put it away. And it just makes our living room look so much nicer, and it also makes it way easier to clean up as well. So if you do not have some kind of toy basket or catch-all basket, I really recommend having one and just leaving it in your living room. It will make such a difference. So after vacuuming in the office, I wanted to pull my rug up because I feel like I usually do this about every week, but this one has been at least 2 weeks since I pulled it up. I've just kind of vacuumed around it, and no judgment, you guys, this is real life. I could not believe it, and I almost didn't want to show you guys how crazy dirty this was. I wanted to just keep it real with you guys because my house is not always clean, and sometimes it's hard to see on camera. So this can just show you that sometimes things get away from us, and it's really not that big of a deal because we can just vacuum it up and we are good to go.
Be together here in the stormy weather. So why do we hold on, stuck in the stormy weather?
And now for the good stuff, I am just bringing out all of our fall decor. Some of this is new and some of this is stuff that I have gotten in years past, but I shared all of it in my fall decor haul that I did last week, so definitely check that out. As I said, I will have that linked down in the description box for you guys, so be sure to check that out if you have not already. And also, if you're wondering where anything is from, I did mention where I got everything in that fall decor video, so definitely check that one out.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away.
So onto my mantelpiece. This is the thing that I was most excited to decorate. Before I moved into this house, it had been years and years since I had had a mantle, and I have been so excited to finally have a mantle and be able to decorate it, especially for fall because fall is my favorite time of year. So I was so excited to bring all of these colors and all of these fun fall items into our mantle.
Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical. Whoa, to escape, and here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea. Think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose.
So moving on to our TV stand, I am again just taking all of our summer decor off and then dusting everything off and wiping everything down. So to dust everything off, I am just using my full circle brush from Grove Collaborative, and then I'm also using an all-purpose e-cloth, and I really love this combination, especially when I'm trying to get everything looking really nice, and all I have to do is use water with the e-cloth and it gets it looking perfect. And I am kind of realizing that I am actually going to be needing a better way to store my decor because the way that I was doing it before is probably not going to work for me anymore. So if you guys have found a good way to store out of season decor, please let me know in the comments because I would love your ideas on that. So as you can see, I am just kind of moving things around until I feel like I get them right and until I am happy with them, and then just kind of taking a step back and seeing if I need to adjust anything. And of course I am going to be diffusing some fall scents. So my favorites right now are just cinnamon and orange, and I feel like this made my house smell perfectly like fall. Let me know if you guys have some good fall diffuser scents, because I really need to order a few more oils. And I get a lot of questions on where I get my oils from, and I do get them from Simply Earth. Simply Earth has amazing oils. They are such high quality and they are so much cheaper than the other big brands. So that is so nice because it makes it so much more realistic for me to get a lot more oils that I'm wanting at not a crazy price. Then moving into the kitchen, I am just going to be replacing my white flowers that I got from the Dollar Tree back in the summer for these fall colored flowers that I also got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be arranging them into this little vase that I have.
Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in.
Next, I'm just going to be decorating my little cake stand that I got from the Target Dollar Spot earlier in the summer. And then I'm also going to be drawing a fall sign on my chalkboard that I also got from the Target Dollar Spot earlier this year. And I am not really a great artist, but I just kind of freehanded this and it was kind of fun. If you follow me over on Instagram, you know that my sister actually came to come visit me over the weekend. And I actually had her redo this sign for me because she is like crazy talented. And it turned out actually way cuter than this, so I'm excited to show you guys that in a future video, and also I'll probably share that on Instagram as well.
That we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always a step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry.
I'm so excited for this table runner. I feel like it is just so pretty and it just screams fall so much. And I feel like it's a perfect addition to this little tray. So in this tray that I got at Hobby Lobby several months ago, I'm kind of playing around with it until I feel like it looks right. I think that's half the fun of decorating, is just trying things until it looks perfect and then feeling so satisfied when you can just sit back and admire your work.
Sipping on your low. I never dare to ask if we're gonna last. I'm needing all your love. Needing all your love. Oh, when you go, oh my God, you know you're playing your cards so right. Oh, I'm a sucker for hearts, just in the dirty clubs and diamonds. Make me, oh my God, oh, but we'll hold
Next, I'm just going to be hanging my wreath on my pantry door. I feel like this adds so much to my kitchen, and I wanted to show you guys how I do it because I get a lot of questions on how I hang my wreath. So I actually take a command hook and I hang it on the back of my door upside down, and then that way I can just take my string and hook it on and it stays perfectly. So I've been doing this for years, and I love that you don't have to poke any holes in your wall, and you also don't have to have a bulky wreath hanger that hangs off over your door. This is just my very favorite way to hang my wreaths. Moving into my office, I am still just wiping everything down and dusting everything off. And I wanted to show you guys real quick, but this truck was actually from Hobby Lobby and it was really damaged. It was completely broken on this side, but I just asked them if they would give a discount because it was so damaged, and they gave it to me for like $2. So if you guys find anything that is broken in the store and you feel like you can still deal with it, definitely check and see if they will give you a discount on it, because they will pretty much always do that. And I also want to let you guys know my diffusers that I have are also in my Amazon store, and this one is still 40% off with my code that I have in the description box. So definitely go check that out and make sure you snag one or a few if you're wanting to give them for gifts. I know I grabbed a few of these and they are going to be making some perfect Christmas gifts later this year.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase. I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy. Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive.
So this is one of the candles that I got in one of my recent Grove collaborative hauls, and I actually love the apple cider so much, but I feel like for the candle I love the pumpkin one even more. It just smells so amazing, and I love that these candles, even though they are pretty small, they will burn for 25 hours because they are soy candles. So they are one of my favorites to have during the holidays.
I'm just gonna drive you.
So I wanted to go ahead and write something on my letterboard. I really thought whenever I got this a few months ago, I was going to change it out every single week, and as you can see, that does not happen. It's probably like every couple months I might change it out, but I definitely wanted to take the time to write something cute for fall on it because I feel like this is such a fun and easy way to decorate, and it is also totally customizable, which I love as well. So as I was picking out all the letters, could anybody tell what I was writing? I was feeling so curious if anyone would be able to figure it out before I actually finished.
It's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy. Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. drive, drive, drive.
So this is a banner. I actually forgot to do this earlier, but that's okay because I still have to go around with leaves and just kind of fill everything in a little bit. But this is the banner that I got from the Target dollar spot, and again, I am so excited to put it on my mantle. I have been seeing these little banners for years and I've never really had a place to put them, so I've never been able to pick them up. So I'm so excited that I can start putting banners onto my mantle.
Keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me.
And I really wanted to let you guys know, if you don't have a lot of decor to put out, seriously, just go get a pack of leaves. You can get these from the Dollar Tree, I believe. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, almost anywhere has them, and they are very inexpensive. You get a ton of leaves and you can just put them throughout your house, and it really makes such a big difference. It is probably one of the easiest ways I've found to decorate for fall, and it seriously just makes such a difference, you guys.
You stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. Why don't you stay? Oh, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Why don't you stay? Please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. Why don't you stay? Oh, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay with me.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys got some cleaning motivation and also some fall decorating ideas. I had so much fun decorating our house this year. If you guys have decorated your house, go over to Instagram and tag me in one of your pictures. I always love seeing how everyone else decorates their house. So I will leave my Instagram handle right here for you guys, so be sure to go check me out over there and go say hello. And also let me know if you guys want to see a fall home tour where I can just go through everything a little bit slower and show you everything that we have going on, and also I can go into other rooms as well and not just our main living spaces like I showed in this video. So be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next one.
World